Hey guys. Let's hop right back in, huh? Where were we? Today I'm going to talk to you about a favorite band of mine. I got all sorts of favorites, I know. But this one is by it's a live album from 1996. It was recorded February 12th in 96 at the Bottom Line in New York City, and it was by a band called Son Volt. Son Volt, they had just put out an album the prior year in 95 called Trace, which was an instant classic in my ears. Jay Ferrara, the lead singer vocalist, came from a band called Uncle Tupelo in the late 80s, early 90s, and they were sort of alt-country rock band. Jeff Tweedy, another singer-songwriter from the band Wilco, was also in that band, and right before this stuff came out they had broken up, and Jeff Tweedy went off and made Wilco, and everybody knows Wilco, and Jay Ferrara went off and made Son Volt. And I love Son Volt. I think his songwriting is great. A lot of his songwriting was in Uncle Tupelo, as long as with Tweedy's they sort of co-wrote a bunch of stuff, but this is his solo stuff with his new band, Son Volt. I think that he, whereas Wilco kind of went on the indie rock route, Son Volt sort of stayed true to the alt-country rock form. He kept up the electric guitars. He had a electric fiddle with him on this, and pedal steel, and he sort of fell into some punk rock stuff influences there, and he sort of stayed with that, and I really like what he did with Son Volt. I think he sort of stayed down that route. There's some classic country songs like Windfall. I think that could be thrown in the country catalog, whereas Loose String and Catchin' On's more rock and roll, so I think he's got a little bit of everything in there for people. And so I really like what he did. Most of the stuff you find on here, it's a double album. A whole lot of good stuff. Most of it's off their first album, Trace, but there's also some Uncle Tupelo songs. He does a song by Ron Wood on here. He does a light folk tune on the end of it, Looking at the World Through a Windshield. So, but there's a little bit of everything in here, and I really like the performance and the recording of this. You almost can't even tell it's a live album until the crowd cheers at the end. And they just sound on point. They sound real tight. It sounds exactly like the album sounded, which tells me that they're a fantastic band. So, this is a real good one. I highly recommend it. I'm going to do a song today called Tear Stained Eye. And you can find it on this album. You can find it on their first album, Trace. It's written by Jay Ferrara. I think he does some beautiful lyricism in here. And I really like the last verse when he says, if learning is living and truth is a state of mind, you'll find it's better at the end of the line. And I always like that. You know, life comes at you pretty fast. You know, take your time, become who you're going to become, and it'll all work out. And that's sort of what I took from it. There's a bunch of other great lines in here too, so hopefully there's something in here you can relate to. But this is one that's always stuck with me, and I've carried it around for some time. Now I'm going to share it with you. It's called Tear Stained Eye. Hope you dig it. Walking down Main Street, getting to know the concrete, looking for a purpose from a neon sign. I would meet you anywhere, western sun meets the air. We'll hit the road, never looking behind. Can you deny there's nothing greater, nothing more than the traveling hands of time? Saint Genevieve, you know back the water, 'cause saints don't bother with the tear-stained eye. Seeing traces of the stars that came before, hitting the pavement, still asking for more. When the hours don't move along, worn out wood and familiar songs, to hear your voice is not enough, it's more than a shame. So can you deny there's nothing greater, nothing more than the traveling hands of time? Saint Genevieve, you know back the water, 'cause saints don't bother with the tear-stained eye. Like the man said, throw away hard and put away wet. Throw out the bad news, put it to rest. If learning is living and the truth is a state of mind, you'll find it's better at the end of the line. So can you deny nothing greater, nothing more than the traveling hands of time? Saint Genevieve can hold back the water, 'cause saints don't bother with the tear-stained eye. Can you deny there's nothing greater, nothing more than the traveling hands of time? Saint Genevieve can hold back the water, the saints don't bother with the tear-stained eye. Saint Genevieve can hold back the water, the saints don't bother with the tear-stained eye. Yeah, alright. That was Tear-Stained Eye, written by Jay Ferrara, and it came from the band Sunvolt, off Live at the Bottom Line. That's what I'll be spinning today, so whatever you spin, make it a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Let's do it again, guys. I'll see you.